bit.
Already started.
Later. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our treasure home.
That was a bit awkward.
Huh?
That beginning was a bit awkward.
It was a bit awkward. Hi, Piggy. How you doing?
That was awkward.
So, let me get over here. There we go. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah. Having internet issues is not fun. So, goodness, and then thinking scammers and stuff. All right. So, how y'all doing today? Let's see here. There's Kim and Francis and my treasure corner. There's Clint. There's DJ. Mine is a frog hair split 3 ways. How y'all? How y'all? On y'all. I'm doing. Stand right here. Stand right here. Stand right there. Thank you. She helped me stand up. Oh.
Hi, everyone.
You want to talk?
How's everyone doing today? I got a haircut.
I see her hair.
I'm trying to pull it back.
Are you trying to pull it back?
No.
Oh, don't try to pull it back? Okay, there you go.
Actually, pull it back.
So, the weather. Oh my goodness. So, I'm going to give a few more minutes before everybody can in here. But, yeah, we're already getting rain, which I wasn't expecting this morning. But, so, hi, Miss Rita. How you doing? How's J&J?
Can you hear this, Grandma?
No, I cannot hear this. Hear that. So, yeah, we got rain already, but then this afternoon is the bad storms, and tonight coming in. Hey, Miss Francis.
Hey.
How are you?
Just thought I'd come in and speak and say, hey, Anastasia.
Hi. Hi, Miss. Hi,
Hey.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great this morning. Thank goodness. Oh, trying to get a few things done, but got Beverly her food and some hot chocolate. And
Oh, that sounds good. Hot chocolate.
and I made me a concoction of coffee that I don't know if you watched The Preacher's Wife, Leslie, but she's a real preacher's wife. And she does this concoction of coffee where you mix it all together, just different things all together. And then you put your favorite creamer and whipped cream on top. And that is some good coffee, and I'm addicted to it.
Oh, my goodness. That sounds delicious.
It is. Petey, you got to go out, boy. Petey, come on.
Yeah. So, I was telling Ann, hi, Patty G, last night. Hi, Elaine. That we may not do our nighttime live, and she goes, what? Because someone sent me Jonathan sent me a link to Wayne Hall, and according to him, and I saw message Mona, we're supposed to get some bad storms this afternoon and tonight.
Oh, okay.
We're having internet issues already. I said, with the rain coming, that's not even going to be better.
Yeah, no, and y'all haven't had much rain, have you?
Not here. Well, last week we did a few days in a row. Then it stopped. But according to what I've been finding out and looking at the weather and everything, there's possible tornadoes coming with these storms. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'd rather just say I'll cancel it and then be in the middle of it and there's a tornado warning or something.
Oh, yes. Be safe than sorry. Better to be safe than sorry.
You got that right. Hi, Mike. How you doing? So I was waiting for it today. Well, this is the bread I made.
I saw the bread you made, and I saw it breathing.
Yeah. Push it down and comes back up.
It's some soft bread.
So
Come
I
on,
said,
Petey.
we're
Come on,
going to
boy.
this darn show today.
Come on, son. Come on.
Because what I put at, all right, what I
Can you
did.
see? Can you see my baby? He's coming slowly but
Oh,
surely. It's hard for him to get up and down the steps. I don't know if you can see him or not.
there
There
he
he
is.
is.
Oh,
See, he's out of breath now because he's been in the yard.
oh, I understand that feeling. That's going up down the steps. I get out of breath.
Yeah.
So do I. So do I.
What it takes for her to lose her breath is just
I
walking
might
up
be in the
the
chat,
13
Rita.
stairs.
Just to, like I said last night. Oh my goodness! Every night this week, every time I've gone to Rita's, and it's the same time. You go, Nancy, your boyfriend. I'm like, I'm typing the chat. I'll be there when that comes back.
Well, I got something to show Anastasia. She has things to show me. I got something to show her.
Anastasia,
Yes.
come here for a minute, darling.
Coming.
Francis has something to show you. Now move your hair out of your face. Everybody can
Watch
see
now.
you.
Can you see them?
What are they?
They're biddies. They're chickens. Some of them are silkies. They're the ones that I hatched on the incubator.
Aw, they're so cute.
That is awesome. Hi, Bert. Hi, Kelly.
This one time I got to name a chicken.
And then I've got the incubator started again, and I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but see, I have eggs in there.
Ooh, look at that. That is
And
awesome.
they have 20 more days. It takes 21 days for them to hatch. I just put them in there yesterday. And it counts down every 24, 12 hours, 24 hours. But I had to show that to Anastasia.
Oh, and that's sweet. Look at those baby chickens.
They're so cute.
They're so cute.
I got about 40 down in the pen.
Oh my goodness.
But believe it or not, we had to buy eggs this week. Because they're molting.
Mm-hmm.
And then we used them in the incubator, and they, when they're molting, they don't lay as much.
Oh yeah, I've heard that. So it's like, let's see,
Yeah, so
here.
I'm anxious to see that thing you got for your birthday. That sealer.
Yes, this is what I got was the electric one. This one is like this, and it comes with the wide mouth. Wide mouth. This is the regular mouth top, and it comes with the wide mouth top. So this is what I've got, is the wide mouth jar right here. So we're reading the instructions together. All right, so it says, step 1, put the food into the jar, leave 1-inch space from the rim, and then put the correct size lid, and they came with lids.
But you can use regular canning lids, right?
Right, it's just regular canning lids, but they
And is that dry beans you got in there?
I have black beans, and then I just filled it up with it's black eyed peas and kidney beans and
you're dry packing them.
Well, I'm dry packing them.
Okay.
So they said that then rotate and press the sealer kit firmly down until it covers the entire jar. Now, all right.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so that's on. Then it says method 1. Hold the pump with hand and place it accurately on the suction hole of the sealer. Press it tightly to make sure there's no gaps or joints. Then turn the pump on, waiting around 10 to 15 seconds. So this, alright, so I gotta figure out something. I have got another piece I need.
And they should never get old, doing them that way.
Exactly. So let's see here. So this goes in like this. Oh, stuff to these. All right. Well, maybe not like that. This is the. All right. This is the attachment if you have a in the big the food saver vacuum sealer.
Mm-hmm.
So this shows it like that, but that's not right. Alrighty. And this doesn't show anything else either. This shows if it's a bag.
It's one of those figure it out for yourself, right?
You got that right. So it's like we figure it out together. And I'm sorry, everybody, if I'm not looking at the chat because I'm trying to read this. All right. So method 1. Hold the pump with hand and place it accurately on the suction hole of the sealer. Press it tightly to make sure there's no gaps in the joints. Then turn the pump on, waiting about 10 to 15 seconds. And then method 2 is the one with the thing. So, okay, so
Wow, you don't hear it starts out loud, then it goes.
there you go. And then about 10 to 15 seconds and turn it off. Oh yeah, now you can. Oh, can y'all see that? That was on there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how those. Because if I can sit there. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, it's sealed, yeah.
Sealed it. Woohoo!
Good deal.
Right. That works great.
And you could do all kinds of dry goods that way. Potato, instant potatoes and grits and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
And
So,
just refill it every time you use it.
Because I was like, I wanted to see if this is going to work. And might as well just do it on the live to see.
And it worked.
And it worked.
But now, can you do liquid stuff that way with that? You don't.
I'm quite sure I probably could, but I would have to look and see, because I guess if you use the liquid and put it in the refrigerator to use in a week or so, you probably could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've got bifocals on, and here I am. If I put it like this, I can read. If I put my glasses down, I can read it. But I'm like, then these glasses are dirty. It's funny. I'm like, I'm always cleaning them.
Is Rita on?
Rita's in the chat.
Tell her I said hello. I can't see the chat.
That's all right. She said hello. She asked for Jake from Jay and Janet and JL.
Tell her I love the potatoes.
Oh, great. She can hear you.
Can she? Okay.
Yeah, because I'll be the let's see here. I haven't shown the chat because I was trying to get this to see if it would work, and I was like, oh cool, it does work. And we're in the Captain t-shirt today, Nancy. All right. Captain America. Yeah, I just threw it back on. I was like, I didn't feel like going in the closet and find another shirt.
I know, right?
I was like, Well, I don't have that many clothes because I don't work out the house anymore and everything, and I'm just like, no sense in me having a whole closet full of clothes.
That's me. I took clothes out of my closet and took clothes out of my closet and gave away, and I just still got too many.
Okay, hi, Billy Joey. That is somebody new. That's cool. But I was like, yep, I don't. I have, shirts for the summertime and shirts for the winter time. But as far as anything else, I'm just like, I got a skirt or so. But my main goal was to sew my own clothes because I can't really find anything in the store that I like.
Yeah,
Let me see how that's going. But,
but that churn dash block is probably going to be your easiest block. It is so easy.
okay, great. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and this afternoon and do a video of everything I've gotten so far and who
Yeah,
it's from. So as part of it'll be a long video because I've got a lot of stuff. But I was just like, I'm so excited
yeah,
and
you
everything.
did. You got a lot.
Hi June, how you doing? So this whole thing works. I was like, because everybody talks about the Bee Saver vacuum seal and that brand's the best brand and everything, and this brand, let's see here, it's just made by BZDOV. It was on Amazon, and was my birthday gift because it's what I wanted. And it says vacuum sealer kits, and I was like, okay, because it showed you especially can go along with the vacuum sealer thing. So I was like, we're gonna try this sucker out today and see if it works.
I tell you what, I love my vacuum sealer for meats and stuff. It really keeps them for a while. They
Yes,
don't. I mean, I've kept them for a year before, and they'd still be taste just like putting it in the refrigerator right when you buy it.
I had gotten one a couple years ago. Like it was an off brand, but it was like $3, maybe between
Hmm.
$30 and $50, and it worked for like 6 months, and then it went kapooey.
Oh, I
So,
got that. I got mine at Walmart, and it's the one that stands up kind of tall and long, and you're supposed to be able to do water like spaghetti sauce and stuff with it, but I hadn't attempted that.
oh yeah,
Supposed to, because I make my own homemade spaghetti sauce, and homemade hot dog and hamburger chili. I make my own, and I don't know.
yeah, home food is some, but there are times that we do eat out because nobody feels like cooking.
Yeah, well, we do too. We do too. I can't say we don't because my Beverly over here, she loves a good hamburger. So if John goes out, he'll come back and he'll have her a hamburger.
Oh yes, I understand that because my mom was
We
this.
we call her the hamburglar. Oh, and I was going to say when Anastasia had her hair all down, you remember that little character, It?
Yeah,
That
family.
I thought about that. I thought about that when she had her hair all combed down.
I know.
No, it was because of the show called Little's Pet Shop.
There's an old show that we used to watch growing up.
Yeah, very old.
The Addams Family.
Yeah, but this is from Little's Pet Shop.
Yeah. We did that on Cartoon Review, and she got hooked on the little pet shop. So I told DJ, I said, well, so he got something that it overtook Paw Patrol. She doesn't watch Paw Patrol anymore.
What?
Oh, well, I know you're glad of that.
Oh, I don't mind. I like the Paw Patrol. I like that
Well,
little.
it that's just like Beverly loves Naked and Afraid.
Patrol again.
she loves Naked and Afraid, but you know, you watch the same one over and over and over again, and it gets old.
Well, I don't mind because I'm sitting there on the computer doing something, or I'm crocheting, and she's playing and having a good old time, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, it, you know, like I was saying last night in somebody's live talking about, no, it was like Rita's live talking about video games last night.
Yeah.
I don't mind like video games. I know where they're at. They're at home. They're
That's
not
right.
getting in trouble.
That's right. So,
They,
well, I'm going to jump off of here, and I'm glad I got to see your little demonstration. That's
awesome.
pretty neat. That's neat, though.
I will definitely be start doing stuff and making videos with that.
Because, you know, you could get the gallon canning jars, and they have like the wide mouth lid. And that would be perfect for anything that you store big. Like if you
Yeah,
had a lot of dry beans and you had a lot of dry this or that, and you know, you didn't want it to go bad. I've got a lot of mine in sealed containers, but that looks like it works even better.
exactly. In fact, let's see. I've got rice I can put in pint jars and do rice
Yep.
that way.
Yep.
So
It's because I
I'm.
do a lot of stir fry in the summertime out on the Blackstone.
Mhm.
I do a lot of stir fry. John don't. He's never used it. But and I cook a lot of rice during that time. So, you know, it's pretty neat. All
Exactly.
right. I'm gonna get off of here. Bye, Anastasia.
Anastasia,
Yes.
Frances is saying goodbye. She's got to go do stuff.
Bye, Francis.
Bye, sweetie. You have a good day today.
We will.
All right.
See you
Bye.
later. All right. So, all right. Yeah. So the gadget that I got actually works, and then it has a USB charger thing, so I could, like if you need charge, and I'm sitting here in the kitchen, I could plug this up to my laptop or I guess my phone and charge it up. But this thing has some really good suction. I was like really shocked. Hi Mona, how you doing? So, and then my bread. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday. Hi Dee, how you doing? So, it normally calls for 1.5 cups of water. I did 2 cups of water because I was doing an experiment, like always. So I'll do another demonstration with it in just a few minutes. What did Bye? I missed it. I'll do another one in just a moment. So the bread. Um, so I did. I think it was 2 cups or 2.5 cups of water or something like that. Because I was like, oh, let me see something. So then I was like, okay. So and then my yeast and the yeast rose really good. Everything 10 minutes, and then my fingernails broke. I was messing with them. So I was like, okay, so normally it's 3 cups of flour. So let me put that in there, and I did the 2 tablespoons of oil and a teaspoon of salt. I did 3 cups of flour. It was not coming together. I was like, okay. So I grabbed another half cup, put that in there, and it still won't coming together. So but we got this almond flour. So it's like, well, let me try to use that and see what happens. Yeah, that didn't make it help either. So I had to add another cup. So overall, it was probably 4.5 cups of flour. I was like, oh my goodness. But then I also added a tablespoon of milled flaxseed, and then probably a tablespoon of the flax seeds itself, because I have both. So I was like, okay, so let me see what else I'm going to put in this bread today. Because I was like, I need some fiber. So we're going to boost this up. So then I put raisins in it. Cranberries, raisins, whatever one. And I'm just like, okay, so now let's see how this works. And it rose because I put it in a Ninja. And what I do with my Ninja, I'll I put it on bake in like 375, like a couple minutes to get it all nice and warm in there. Because it needs to be warm so it can rise. So I put it in there and that, oh my goodness, I was like, okay, it rose. Do I want to sit there and punch it down and let it rise again, which I probably should have done, but I didn't because I was like, I think it's pretty good like it is. So I baked it for like 25 minutes. So that was the first short with it in the Ninja Foodie. And then I took it out and it was not done in the middle. I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, I can't sit there and put it back in like this because the top part will get too burnt. So I was like, all right. So I flipped it over, and when I had flipped it out, some of the bottom part stuck to the bottom of the Ninja. I was like, oh. So I was like, So let's see. This was what happened to the bottom part. See, here's the pretty side. Here's not the pretty side. But it's done. That was my whole main purpose, was for it to be done. So when I put it in there for like another 7 minutes or so. So basically, it probably should have cooked like 35 minutes or so. But it doesn't, it still looks like not doughy, but moist because I think it's the almond flour and the other stuff I put in there. So I was like, oh. So here we did. I've cut a piece. First time cutting it because I was like, we'll do it on the live and do a taste test. I'm like, do you want to pipe? You want to try the bread? Here we go. And there you have it. That is a winner with the bread. She just took the whole piece and went along with it. All right, so I'll take this piece. She's on her phone. Oh my goodness, that is so good. And it's so soft. And what I like is this recipe that I have is because I can add so much stuff to it. And make it kind of however you want it. Don't look at the trash. They went and got Chinese last night, and I was just like, I didn't feel like cooking because they asked me, "You want to cook?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to cook either." All right, come on, Rita, you can have it. I'll fix you a slice. Do you want some butter or some jam on it? And we got strawberry, and I also have. This is the last jar of my date and pistachio jam. So there we go. So as if I don't have enough fiber. But fiber is good for you. I've been eating oatmeal in the morning. Oh, that goes so good. Oh my goodness. Hi, Mama, 4 boys. This is really good. Now, with that jam recipe, you don't have to put the nuts in it. With the date jam, I just added it because that's what I had. But yeah, this turned out so well. And it's just 12 dates. And it called for 3 tablespoons of water, but I did 4 because I wanted it a little bit more, I say smooth, but, not that thick. So, I'm like, it turned out so well. I'm really happy with it. Hey, baby girl, can you go get me one of the jars off the shelf over there? That's a pint jar. It's not the small one, but it's the next one up. Not that one. She picked up the candle. She's gonna bring it to me. That's too small. There you go. Oh goodness, she is so funny. That's a quart one. I need it. Oh my goodness. Hi Ruby, how you doing?
Pint?
Yes, this is a pint.
Oh.
And she bought me wide milk. So we'll do wide milk again. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can bend over today. I don't think so. Might have to go let me. Hold on, I'll be right back. What are you doing?
I'm gonna entertain them. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm gonna go get a headband.
You gonna go get a headband? Okay. So we have some extra rice. We'll do brown rice. So it says fill it up to 1 inch space. All right. So there we go. We got 1 inch space. They sent a couple of rings, but you can use, leads, like ball leads, and everything. So that goes there. Then it says turn and push down what's to go on. Now, here's my little gadget. I'm like, how is this supposed to just fit like that? But it does fit like that. And it does have the attachments if you have like a regular food saver thing. You push that in there and that connects to the food saver. But this just sits right here. You line it up like that. And for 10 to 15 seconds, you count. Da, 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 da. And then it should be done. Oh, let me show you this. This thing it's got some good suction to it. All right, there we go. And pop this off. Oh my goodness, you're adorable. And it is on there. It sealed it. So I was like, I am so happy because I've had sealers before and they didn't work. So this little gadget really does the job like it's supposed to. So I was like, yay. And then there you go. And it's sealed. So I was like, yes. Something that works. Because you know how we get stuff and then it don't work and everything. So I'll get through these. Hey Rebecca, how you doing?
Hi, Rebecca.
So yeah, and Rebecca's the one that sent me the rice. So I was like, I'm waiting to do a demonstration with the rice, and then my new kitchen gadget has been sitting there, and I was like, "Hi, Molly." So I was like, we'll just do a live with it, and so everybody can see. Let's see if it works or not, like all the other kitchen gadgets I've gotten. Oh my goodness. The one with the meatball. Oh, I put in here this sucker. This thing right here. Yeah, I was in there pushing it. I push it down, I bring it up, and it was just like it just went right back through, wouldn't make the meatball. I'm just like, oh, that's all right. We'll figure out something else to do with it. Even if it's just to make stir soup and, who knows. Because I went back and added panko breadcrumbs to it and everything to, make the meat just a little bit more, I guess, hearty or stiff or something like that. So maybe that was the problem. No, that wasn't the problem. It's the gadget. So, I mean, that's a cool gadget. It wasn't, like you said, it's from Temu. It wasn't that much. So, like some of them will work, some of them don't work. And that's like when we buy stuff in the store, I could send it back, but they ain't worth the shipping and everything to send it back. I just keep it and use it for something else. Like that picture. Not to make them. I know. It was so funny because everybody's saying it's a failure. I was like, I agree. That was a failure. You get the meatball out all the sauce. Yeah, I know. Hey, there you go. Yeah. And spaghetti sauce, you need the meatballs. So get this there. That's right. That's a great idea, Mona. Didn't think about that. Because when you try, unless you have a slotted spoon to let the sauce drip through the slots, then you get all the sauce and the meatballs. And I'm like, this thing is not working. But yeah, but this actually works, and so I'm really happy about that. And I'm like, so we did the pint, and then we did the quart. I did the quart of beans. So there you go. That one's nice and sealed. So I was like, sweet. And then our bread. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I was like, I put so much stuff in this thing. I was like, well, it's nice and soft. I mean, it's still, but Anastasia and I'd be the only ones eating it because they're just like the store brand. I still like making my own bread. Just better that way. Hi, Stace. How you doing? So, yeah, I didn't do any cooking today or anything because we just had some rain come through, and then we're having storms tonight. So, I am going to cancel the game show tonight. Name that show, and I changed it to Hollywood Squares. I'm just canceling it because what I know I've seen and so far and everything that we're supposed to get some bad ones tonight. And our internet, is acting not right anyway. Acting crazy. So I was like, between that and the storms, and they say it depends on what area you are. Talk about tornadoes, but we've had tornadoes come through here when they haven't called for it. So I was like, well, let's get a little bit prepared, and everything, and see, just to make sure, because anything can happen. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, but like last night and the night before, I don't know. Oh my goodness! And Rita's live last night. it kept going out, and everybody's going, Nancy, you're froze. I'm like, it's my internet. So I was in the chat. So Rita, I'll probably just be in the chat tonight, just to, you know, just to be safe. You know, this thing, because I'll sit there, and I woke up yesterday morning and no internet. And I was like, what in the world's going on? So, yeah, I checked the weather, Mona, because, yeah, they say towards Cleveland is supposed to really get it bad. And I'm like, but then they have us all in the same shade of whatever's, you know, whether severe or whatever. Weather for Louisiana. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 90 degrees. I don't say 50, 90 degrees. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 9 miles per hour. And the humidity, current humidity is 67%. Oh, goodness. So, here we go. The weather for Cortland. Conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 81. The wind is blowing from the southwest at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 56%. Yeah. I'm an hour away from Cleveland. Yeah, because I was looking at it. I was like, I said Cleveland. I said, but, you know, how they have the different colors. One's yellow and then green. And I'm just like, we're right there on the border of it. I'm just like, Well, everybody in Ohio, we just need to get prepared. I don't know. Because those storms that came through Iowa and everything, all those tornadoes they had and everything, that's what's coming our way. And I'm like, I'll just change this up. Kind of more of a demonstration and what we did with the bread and just a chit chat this morning. Because I was like, yeah, well, you know, I got a jump bag that I'm fixing. It's a backpack. So what I did is put a pair of clothes, like a pair of pants, an extra shirt, you know, extra stuff. Put your toothpaste, your toothbrush. Put some of her clothes, you know, just that way if something happens, we can just grab the stuff. I already have a medical jump bag that I made. But this is why I do that is because of the weather. Because I've been through tornadoes. I've lived through tornadoes. Not as far as damaging as like you've seen on TV as far as where my area was, but we've seen that devastation being on the rescue squad and everything and having to go rescue people, and it's like, and floods, and I'm just like, that's what I'm more concerned about than anything. I love the rain when it cools off some, but we've recently had hailstorms. Oh yeah, the hail. Have y'all seen those on the internet and everything? And people sit there and, I mean, huge. It's bigger than softballs. And I'm just like, wow, And it's like, what in the world? I'm not going to sit there and go on that with preaching and everything, because don't get me, I don't know the book of Revelation all that well. My son does, but I don't. And I agree with Joyce Meyer. If I don't understand it all that well, I'm not going to sit there and teach about it or talk about it, because I'm not going to sit there and mess that up. But, you know, the Bible does talk about being prepared. We're talking about the ant. Oh, you slugger, watch the ant and see what they do. I paraphrased it. I could stay any longer, but I'm going to go ahead now. Time. Oh, yes. Have a good night, Mr. Burt. Thank you for stopping by. It is midnight where you're at. Y'all are 12 hours ahead of us. He is in the Philippines, so they all sleeping, or at least should be sleeping, or unless they work a night shift. So And it's so funny because you see people and then you don't see them. Like, where know where they're at? And then you realize, oh, they're on a different time zone than you are. Especially, like Australia, I know them. And then there's people, and it's like, it's really cool because there's some places that are 24 hours ahead of you. And it's like, how can that be? But, when we see the world, and, you see it small, but it's actually, the Earth is really huge compared to what we really think it is. And we see the small little globe thing, they show on TV, but actually it's not. But yeah, I like, and that's why I like canning and gardening and everything. And no, I still didn't garden this year. I had some starters that started and then they fizzled out and everything. And then just things happening and the rental people and everything. And I just like didn't get the soil that I needed. But then, the storms came. And then in February, we had a tornado come through. It didn't hit us. It was like our east of us. I think that's where it hit. But we saw it forming over top of us. And it always does. It forms. We can sit here and watch it form. And we can watch it form as it goes across. And see all that turning and that rotation and everything. And we because the sirens go off. Because when they see the rotation, they sound that alarm. And whether it's on the ground or not, they will sound that alarm. And so I'll sit there and my son and I will sit there and watch it. And Anastasia, her mom's down in the basement. But I know, hey, Gary. So I know when it's time to go, when it's time to get to safety. I've chased tornadoes myself. I've been in storms and everything. And I'm just like Mona. Sirens go off and it could be, and I know they can go fast. But you'll know that sound when you hear it. When you hear that sound, and it sounds just like a train. And it's like, it's near, get to safety. Because so my brother was like 15. So I was 9. Because he's 6 years difference than I am. So we had a storm one night that come through. We were little. Well, I was little, but, and my dad was working night shift. And so we all went, the girls went to my mom's room and everything. I mean, it was bad because the wind was howling and everything. And all of a sudden, my brother's coming in her room on his hands and knees, crawling on the floor. Because he was so scared. And here he is. He's the boy. My dad's at work and he's supposed to protect us and everything. But here he is. And my mom calls us thing and she goes, is that you? He goes, yeah, that's me. And I mean, it sounds just like a train because we're not near a railroad track. And we heard a train. And so Virginia did have tornadoes and then they still do. So I was like, it's funny. It wasn't funny then, but now you look back and it's funny. A couple years ago, there was a tornado block over. I was doing dishes. I said, that sounds like a tornado. I didn't realize there was. Yeah. Because now railroad tracks are right down the street from us. We can go through the neighborhood and, it's right there. And I know the time of day when the train goes through. And everything. And so if it's storming, I'm like, it's not that time of day. And I hear a train. I know, and that has happened several times living here. Mom and dad's at work. Sorry about that. And the sirens go off and it's just me and Anastasia. I was like, she knows where to go. I said, I'll be right behind you. We'll grab us up and get down there. My grandpa road was blocked by trees. My mom drove through the field to check on him. I don't blame her. I don't blame her one bit. Not at all. You know, you do what you gotta do. Keep everybody safe. And I said we've got blankets and stuff downstairs. And then I have an extra charger. They have a solar power charger. They've got one on Temu, but I'm just like, not this time. I'm like, you know, it happens, you know, if the phone goes down. Well, no good to have your phone charged if you don't have no service and the power's out. You know, so like, that's, you know, kind of like defeating the purpose. But that's all right, you know, at least have it charged so if you could take pictures or something other and then show it, you know. And then that reminds me, watching Rita's little shorts yesterday and her on the 4-wheeler. I was like, can y'all imagine see Rita on the 4-wheeler? Oh my goodness. I don't blame you one bit. Sandstone is not the best to have a basement. I wonder who thought of that when they built that house. All right, Gary, what did you say? A tornado came through my family property and destroyed a couple of houses, snapped trees, and made a mess of things. Oh my goodness. Yep. Can you play a game? What kind of game do you want to play? Or are you talking about playing a game that's... Oh yeah, I've got coloring books and... Oh my goodness, it was built in 1800. Yeah, that's what they probably used back then. You know, we've got games and puzzles and stuff down there. We got flashlights and, you know, that's the way I grew up and that's like I still do now and everything. So that's one of the reasons when they asked me what I wanted for my birthday was this, because like with the dry foods and everything, the beans, you may have to suck the beans, but the rice, you at least, you know. And we had one of those little, it's like a little, without going to go get it, it's a small little stove that you can, you know, heat up water. I was like, I mean, we've tried it out. It does cook very well. Then we had the chafing, like a chafing, like a buffet thing with the little light underneath of it to keep the food warm. We've got those. And then we had that little gadget that we used last year, this year, to toast marshmallows and everything to make s'mores. So we have a little camping thing that we can cook on too. Like they got that just to have indoor fun and everything to make s'mores when, you know, it's cold outside and you can't, you know, grill or anything. You have spiders. It's just real quick. Get you a bottle. Get you a bottle like this. Fill up this way with water. Take a teaspoon of dish soap and 2 teaspoons or a teaspoon of peppermint. And it can be peppermint extract. Just spray it around where you don't want to see the spiders. Spiders do not like peppermint. And with other bugs, so that one I put clove. What else I put in there? I didn't do peppermint, but I did clove and patchouli in it this time. Thank you, Ruby. Hey, Chef, how you doing? Yeah, this little gadget works very well. You just put your lid on your jar. and you put this on it, and then you just push this, and it like 10-15 seconds, and it's sealed, and then you have like that, nice and sealed. So that's another nice thing to have. And then I do have vacuum seal bags. Not that that's not what they are. Mylar bags with little packets that you put in there, and I've got so much stuff I want to do, but I am going to start doing that because I want to show that you can make like a your own trail mix and everything, and seal it up, and stash, put it for a stash somewhere, or in your backpack, and take it with you in the car. That way, if you happen to break down the car or get caught in a snowstorm or something like that, you got something you can have with you. Yeah. Thank you. This was my birthday gift I got back in March. So I was like, I'm going to start using it, and might as well, start it now. So, yeah, we played around with it. We did the beans, and we've done the rice. So, there. So I was like, that is so cool. And then you don't have to worry about rodents. Yeah, they're there, you might as well say, they're there. Hey, how the garden? Hi, Jonathan. So let's see here. Anastasia.
Yes.
You missing out. The people coming in here. My birthday was in March 28th. It's been a while.
Hi, everyone.
Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
She's sitting there on her phone with the headphones, listening to songs from the Littlest Pet Shop.
Not the Littlest Pet Shop. Littlest Pet Shop. It's just Littlest Pet Shop.
Littlest Pet Shop. Alrighty. So that's what she's doing. So she's got herself busy. So, sidekick is going out. But that's okay. Mine was March 31st. Oh, that's all. Yeah, everybody was having a birthday that week, it seemed like, Chef. Because I was like, I know yours. Because mine was, somebody else was a 24th. And somebody else's was a 26th. Mine was a 28th. Yours was a 31st. And Eddie was April 1st. So it was like everybody, every day that week, everybody had a birthday or something like that. So it was like, it was a busy week. We had so much fun, So, on the fact, I'm over 1K subscribers, and I'm very excited. So I will be coming out with a video about what things are going to happen once I get to that 3,000 hour mark and everything, and memberships. So I do have plans for that, and what we're going to have, and what we can. Well, at different levels and everything. Yep, Devil Dog is April 1st. So that's so funny. But I know a couple people that born April 1st. So I think that's pretty cool. Because everybody can go April Fool's Day on them. They do April Fool's Day on everybody else. So let's see, last time I checked, was 1,713 hours. And I was like, how? Because I know people who are playing my playlist. And I was like, YouTube, you're too slow. You're too slow. 1,714 hours now. So 101 hours. I'm just like, okay, that's cool, Yeah, and so just like, and like I said, I know people who've told me they're running the playlist. Like, I know you are, but YouTube wants to take their little time trying to, adjust everything like they always do. Anastasia's birthday is November 3rd. She will be 10 years old. She's like, no, not yet. She needs to stay little just a little bit longer. Yeah, mine was. She told me that hers went up 1,000 one day. I was like, how? Like, when do they adjust these things? If somebody's not doing their job right, sometimes they're doing their job wrong. I know they're slow. I have no idea, Gary, if they cleared their watch history. I know I've got my watch history turned off. That's because I just have it turned off because I'm on people's playlists, and so much. And I was just like, there's no sense of having it on because then I'm going to play, the history is just going to show something else. But then, I'm in so many places all over the place, and with the community tab and this and showing this, I was like, oh, I'm just going to turn this history off because it would just be crazy going on. Okay. That's probably, yeah, has been cleared and paused. Yeah. So, yeah, because I can go back and see when I paused it, which one the last video I watched was Joseph Prince. It was a Joseph Prince video, then it was one of my videos. So I was like, so, that's all good. They say don't go fast, and thank you, Mona, and just, let it build up slowly and everything. And I was like, hey, Laura Kim. Hey, Jamie. So, yeah, October. I don't remember what day in October, but this October, Anastasia, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years. So I'll probably have a 5-year and 1K party going on. So I'm trying to figure that out because I'm trying to figure out school schedule and everything. Hey, that's Hooga. Hooga. Lazy Procrastination Sunday. You got that right. So, but I was like, yeah, with the storming and with it was raining, because when I looked at the map, we were supposed to get thunder and lightning and everything by this time. And I was like, I'm just not going to cook right now. Today we'll show the bread, some little kitchen gadget that I got for Christmas, for my birthday, and just chat for a little bit. Yeah, we can have a party together. No, that's not right. You should have your own party. And then, thank you, Jamie. You have your own party, but let me know when you're having a party. That way we can coordinate, and you have your party, and then I can have mine after yours. That way we're not doing it at the same time, because I know people who've done that by accident, and then, have to reschedule something or another. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my birthday was in March. I just finally opened this up to sit there and see how it worked. I did pancakes with raspberries, and I grew. Awesome. On a Wednesday. Okay, there you go. And I'll do mine on a Sunday. So that will work. Yeah, yeah, because they were talking about, I know a lot of people done the 24-hour lives and everything. I was like, I cannot do a 24-hour live. And I was sitting thinking, I was like, well, then maybe I could break it up, different times and everything. And then Peaceful Does, she had done her 24-hour live, and then they were talking in her live or DJs or something other. And they go, well, you could have broke it up. She goes, now y'all tell me, because I was scared to type that in the chat. I was like, well, why don't you just break it up? Don't do it 24 hours straight. Do one in the, late at night for other people's time zones and everything, and then do one during the day for people in other time zones. And I was like, that got me thinking, because I was like, we could do this, because I could get up at like 4 a.m. in the morning and go to 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and then do one from the next day from like 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 3 o'clock in the morning. Just trying to change it up or break it up in different time ways. 24 hours, woohoo, yeah. The last time I was up for 24 hours straight, oh my goodness, that's been years and years ago, because maybe when I was working security, but do a 24-hour live straight, no way, because you would see me fall asleep and read it. Oh my goodness, this is so funny. So Thursday night, Saturday, Friday night. So either Thursday night or Friday night. Yeah, no way. Yeah. So I was would do a 6 hour and just break it up in 6 hours, and then do 6 hour days or something like that. 4 days, 6 hours each. That would work. That still give you 24 hours. So I was in Rita's live the other night. So it was either Friday night or Thursday night. Rita or somebody could say it. But I was rocking like this because I was cold. So I was sitting there doing, and all of a sudden the internet, something went crazy, because I'm doing it really fast. And everybody's asking me if I'm all right. And I'm just like, it's my internet. So I have it on my phone with the chat. And I was like, it's my internet. That's not me. I'm okay. He said they got to laughing so hard. They said Rita was laughing so hard she was crying. And I was like, if you can't laugh and have a good time at your own self. I'm like, oh my goodness. Got that one. People don't even want to watch my 15-minute videos. I'm sure they couldn't have 24 hours of me straight. Oh, yes, we do watch your 15-minute videos. I may not be able to always comment, and I try to, but I do watch people's videos and everything, because I'll sit there and then I have to sit there and write it down, because in the mornings, I'll see in the morning feed as different ones, and I try to remember who I'm like, oh, I want to watch this, this, and this, and then in the afternoon, I sit down and what I saw this morning is not there. I'm like, where in the world did it go? And it's like, because people load up different times of the day, so I'm starting to write down. I was like, I gotta write it down, because I don't know. I still say it's information overload. But I've always been that way since I was 16, 17 years old. I can get up and walk out of the bedroom to go to the kitchen to get something, and I'll get to the kitchen like, I don't remember what I came in here for. So I'll turn around to go get halfway back upstairs. I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember. I have to go back downstairs. But then if I remember when I get to the top of the steps, I'm just like, forget it. I'm just not going to go back down and come back up, because by the time I get up the steps, I'm out of breath, and I'm just like, you can, no, that ain't happening. You're welcome, Huga. So I try to do everything down here that needs to be done when I'm down here and everything. All the cooking and whatever I do. It's like if I for lunch, I'll cook my lunch and my dinner. Depends on what they're having for dinner. Because I'm like, once I get upstairs, I'm staying up there, and then y'all see me. I'm in the bedroom on lives and everything, and I'm just like, I got a water bottle up there, and I'll make the water bottle I won from Quest and Larry Homestead. I'll make a big thing of coffee or tea or something, and I take that upstairs, and then I have a plastic water bottle and everything that goes on a bike. And I was like, I'm set. We got snacks up there, you name it. So if they cook like chicken curry or shrimp curry, or they do their fried chicken dish or whatever, my daughter-in-law, they do bring it up to me so that I don't have to come back down and get it. So they're good. Hey, what are you doing? We got more people and want to say hello?
Hi. Hi, everyone.
She's got all this room down here she's playing in and everything. So let's see here. I don't take it personally. YouTube's growing so big, not enough hours. Oh my goodness, you got that right. I'm just like, there's no way. Even if I did nothing, or when Anastasia was older, or yeah, you can. You just do it as an SMR. Just do it live cutting the grass. I've seen plenty of people doing it. All right, Mona, we'll see you later. Yeah, Gary's going live here in a few minutes at 1:00. He does channel reviews and a few other things and all. And also, but yeah, hey, just do a live with you just cutting the grass. You'll get views. A lot of people watch that. Yeah, summer vacay is right, because I was like, got this little program that they through the school that they want to do this brain boost thing to help them to keep reading. And I was like, I need a break. We're not doing all that stuff. We get enough of that during the school year. Well, we are doing some fun things during the summer and everything. So, but yeah, we that's how I do things. So, my hip. Y'all see me when I just got up. I was holding on to her for support, because actually to get up out of my chair, because of this regular chair. Oh my gosh! So if I sit in this type of chair too long, just the regular chair, and everything, my hip right here in the front, it locks up, and I'm just like, because when I first got hurt, if I sit too long, my son had to pull me up out of the chair. So I can't stand too long, even though I stand on the videos. And by the time I go to sit down, it's like everything's locked up. So I sit down, I have to stand for a few minutes, then I sit back down for maybe, I can sit for 30 to 40 minutes or something like that. But when I'm cooking and everything, that's why I have the chair. I'm up doing stuff, I sit down. I get up and I get down. And that's why the doctor said you can never work again, because he didn't think of a job. And most jobs, when I told him that, have told me we found somebody else. So I'm like, that's fine. God has a different plan, and his plan is a whole lot better than anything I could think of. So I'm just like, well, what God says, what do you have in your hands? I have the internet, I have my YouTube channel, and the things that we do, sharing how we cook, the crochet, the sewing, the learning to sew, and the baking and everything. He goes, and that's what you'll do. You can share now your knowledge of everything you've learned over the last 40 to 50 years and teach people and show people how, this is some things. And I'm not perfect at canning and dehydrating and everything. I just show y'all what I do to sit there and help save with groceries and everything. Hi, Tiffany. And how we eat, because we're dairy free. Her son has a dairy allergy, so how do you eat dairy free? You got the cheeses and all you can buy, but they're getting expensive too. But there's other ways you can make things. And it's like with the bread, I could have put applesauce in there. I made an applesauce bread. That reminds me of applesauce cake. I have to do a video with that. And then, other ways you can eat, not necessarily always having dairy. And then with the alpha gal, not able to have regular hamburger and steak and pork and all that good stuff. I show people how, you can cook with chicken, turkey, and seafood. So if y'all ever saw the live I did with the canned salmon, that is not the regular canned salmon that I'm used to. I'm used to the one like this with the red label on it. And when I opened that sucker, I was just like, okay, this smells like fish, and it's not supposed to smell that way. And I'm just like, it took everything I had. I just kept on going. I was a trooper. But I was like, when I took a bite of it, well, it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good, but it was just not for me. But I did eat it, and I was like, I turned to the sink. I was going to spit it out, but I was like, I am not going to do that because, you can. I mean, if it's not something you want, spit it out. But it was like, I'm not going to do that because I don't want nobody else to get sick or nothing. So, and that was that. Yeah, but that salmon in that can is a no-go for me. Not that one. I was like, forget it. And still, I have like 3 or 4 cans left. That's something that's going to be saved if ever an emergency that it came down to it, maybe. But if not, I can always just give it to somebody. So as far as fish goes, it's been a long time since I've ate fish. So maybe it was cooked right or a different type of fish. I'll probably, boil down to it. You eat what you got to eat, and that's just what that is. But not that canned salmon. At all. So, baby girl. My voice is going. You want to come say goodbye?
Of course.
No. But, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to say a prayer before we leave. So, let's see. If y'all want to head over to find Gary's. Channel, because he's supposed to.
Are you going to make me some lunch?
Yes, I will make
Waffle
you some
fries?
lunch. You want some waffle fries?
And burritos?
And burritos. You want waffle fries and bonitos.
Yes, I want burritos.
Do you ever make bonitos? That's something new and unusual.
The next time we're going to make bonitos.
Hey, Jamie's Country Living. How are you?
Next Sunday, we're going to make burritos. Burritos. Bonitos.
Bonitos? Okay, I'll have to write that down. I'll have to show you how to make bonitos.
I don't know how to make burritos. Okay, later, everyone.
So that is Gary's link if y'all want to go catch him at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to say a prayer.
It's only 8:30.
Huh?
It's only 8:30.
It's only 8:30. Well, we're going to schedule one after Mona does hers. We'll do ours. a little bit longer one. How about that? All right.
What do you mean?
I'll explain in
Doing
a little.
another live?
Not right now. We'll explain later. So, just for everybody that's just coming in and everything, tonight's game show, name that show, Hollywood Square, I am going to cancel it because we got bad storms coming with possible tornadoes tonight. So, yeah, and with the internet hour being messing up as it is, I don't want to be in the middle of it, and then we have to. Well, that would be pretty fun to watch, but I'm just going ahead and cancel that for tonight, and we'll pick it up again next Sunday night. You know. So, all right, Monty. See you later. So let me pray. Dear Lord, we
Later,
thank.
everybody.
Dear Lord, thank you for this day. We thank you for the wonderful blessings of health, safety, provision, protection that you give to us each and every day. We thank you for everybody who's coming to the chat today, who's came to visit, the Lord, and we thank you for those who will watch later. And we thank you that you cover and protect us all throughout this week. May the Lord shine his face upon each and every one of us and guide us throughout everything we need to do. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I'm sorry, baby girl. You can't just sit on my leg today. She likes sitting on my left leg, and that's the one that hurts.
Can I eat my lunch in Mom and Dad's room?
Yes, you can eat your lunch in Mom and Dad's room. I'll fix it in just a minute.
I
So-
still want peppers to eat. Can I eat my peppers in Mom and Dad's room?
Yes, she's eating peppers.
I don't know why
So,
you said that.
Everybody have a wonderful and blessed day. Y'all stay
Wonderful
safe.
day, everybody.
Huh?
Have a wonderful day, everybody.
There you go. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Stay safe. We love y'all. Thank you for coming and chatting with me. And, we've made this nice, wonderful bread that's in the short. And then my kitchen gadget that I got for my birthday months ago. This actually works. So, and I'll do a video doing some other things with it and everything. Hey, Brett, how you doing? That's right. Every day is a new day. Amen, Ruby. He gives us grace for the day. Every day is a new day. So the grace and mercy for today is what we need for today. Not for tomorrow and not for yesterday. So.
See you guys in the next live we do.
There we go. That's right. So. She is so funny. So, we'll see you next time on
Not this kid.
our
Not this kid.
treasure.
Not this kid.